How am I going? The Ox, good morning.
Hello, Timothy. Yeah, she's a basketballer, but she's on sabbatical at the moment, so she's in Europe for 12 months. So just enjoying what you do as an 18-year-old.
Put all those years of training and practice and driving around the countryside, supporting, paying for camps.
School, education.
Schools, the whole lot, and all of a sudden they go,
gallivanting around the world.
I'm just going to go to Turkey.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so she'll come back, she'll take basketball back up, and she'll get into a university course that she's got into, so she'll be up and away.
All righty. Hey, mate, we got you on because we just love having you on and we miss you.
So do our listeners
we do appreciate you coming on a Wednesday. Wednesday or Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. How are you going?
It's because I did Monday yesterday and I'm usually in on Tuesday. He thinks it's Wednesday. It's all very confusing right now. We are limping to the line.
And I miss Simo's personality.
Yep.
Hey, Ox, do you like the trade period? I do. I love all this stuff that's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm no expert in the field, and I just sit back and I don't understand who's trading what. And we've had a question from Paul while I've got you on. Can someone please explain why West Coast are trying to make a trade for Starcevic when they can get him through the pre-season for nothing? I think it's got to do with not diluting pick 2.
Yeah, I think we believe it's for their compensation pick, and it doesn't...
Yeah, I think a bit of that too. And I think it's also for the player that's leaving the club. They don't want to leave them high and dry. They want to actually give the club something in return. So I think it's good faith on both parties. So for Starcevic, 2 premierships. You know, he's been really important to their lineup and to their makeup, and he just doesn't want to seem to be deserting the club without them getting something for him. I think that's pretty honourable.
That is absolutely right, and I'll never ever forget. Fraser Gehrig did the same thing in 2001. Where he could have walked to Collingwood. Collingwood were all over him. He was going to Collingwood. And Mick wanted to get him for nothing through the pre-season, and he refused to leave. He said, "No, I'm not leaving the boys in the lurch. They're going to get something for me," and that's why he ended up at St Kilda. I think.
And I think that's a really good point you make, Scotty. That whilst players are leaving, they still aren't going to poop in the nest that they've been in. So no, I think that's the case, but. Also, I think what it is too is, it's being respectful and having a bit of integrity when you do leave, Tim. And a lot of players don't have that built into them, but I think when you've won a couple of premierships, you find a bit of integrity.
Yeah, you do. But it's interesting also that, like clubs delist players without warning sometimes. So it's a two-way street at times. Hey, Ox, we've got you on. I want to talk about rise and falls for 2026. So we're crystal balling right now.
Yeah, this is what we do in October, mate. we do our predictions for anyone else.
Yeah. I like it. Because we've got no idea and we'll get it wrong.
Yeah.
And our listeners won't hold us to it, which is fabulous.
All right, can I ask you then, for Goss's benefit, St Kilda are on an absolute tear, and they're not done yet. Apparently, they're still fishing. Are they going to be the big risers next year?
No.
Oh, sorry, Goss.
No. Well, Goss, they haven't got any stars in. Let's be honest. They've got B-grade players at best, and yes, they've got some names, but Silvani hasn't lit Carlton alight, and Koning certainly hasn't. So. No, St Kilda will be thereabouts. They might make the 8, but they're not going to get into the top 4, no doubt. So, no way they'll make the top 4.
Okay, so who's your top 4 then?
Oh, jeez, really?
You don't know?
Off the top of my head. No, I don't. So Brisbane and Geelong. Brisbane definitely. Hawthorn, Adelaide, and let's say GWS.
GWS have to at some stage, don't they? I mean, they're close.
You think so?
They just have to.
And I'm being disrespectful of the Gold Coast right there because they're going to improve. I think they'll be the big improvers, Gold Coast.
Yeah, I think
Fremantle says hello?
Yeah, Fremantle are okay, but until they win when they're supposed to win, they're not going to get my full attention.
They're better, mate. They are better than Adelaide. We saw Adelaide.
Are Adelaide at risk?
Yeah.
Are Adelaide at risk? Because,
I'm worried about the Tex Walker going around for another year. I'm worried about that.
Nah, he's good. He just gives a little bit of educational forward craft to Big Riley and the other forwards and Fogarty and so forth. He's not there because he's going to win your games. He's there for other reasons.
What about the doggies?
Now they're the most interesting, I reckon. They're the most interesting because they're going to have hopefully a fit Sam Darcy and a fit Bont for the full year.
Throwing Cody Waitman.
They'll find a couple of players. They'll find a couple. They'll get a backman. There's no doubt they'll find a backman. And, they're close. They'll be in the 8. They'll definitely make the 8, but how far up, I'm not sure.
Cody Waitman in there. Jordan Croft looks okay as well.
Who's going to win the wooden spoon?
West Coast.
Hey.
They need one more. They need one more year. They need one more year. But they'll win more than one game. They'll probably win 4 or 5 games, and I think their competition will even out a little bit. I think West Coast. They've got a lot of holes, Tim, and you know that. You study the West Coast Eagles side more than anyone else that I know of. You know, you're invested.
Oh yeah.
Well, can you build a case that they won't finish on the bottom?
Only based on that, I think Melbourne might rival them.
Essendon will be close.
Essendon will be close.
Hang on, which Melbourne side?
Melbourne.
Your Melbourne side, mate.
The Demons?
Yeah. Mate, they're walking out the door. Your 2 best midfielders are gone.
No, they're not walking out the door. They're getting pushed.
Because you've got such great depth.
Of course.
Judd McVee.
Spargo. Petrarca.
No, John McVee's right. Spargo hasn't played for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Petrarca.
Yeah,
Oliver.
We're going to get something good for Christian, and Clayton's time is, and he's been an unbelievable player. 4-time best and fairest and a premiership player. We say goodbye to him and send him off with a box of Roses chocolates.
Wish him all the best for his next chapter.
Yeah.
What about Essendon? Essendon will be close to the bottom, won't they? I mean, they're looking.
No, I reckon they'll be improvers. They'll be up around 9, 10, or 11.
Okay.
All right. Can we give you a week's notice? Next week.
What do you mean?
Well, next week, because I think you haven't put any thought into this. So
hang on, Tim. You said I didn't put any thought into the finals. I was 7 from 8 leading into the grand final.
Yeah.
And you were 3 from 8, and you're bagging me.
Yeah, but you're the expert.
Clearly.
Next week, I want you to give me your 1 to 18. Your Brownlow medalist.
Oh, you giving him a week. You gave me 90 seconds to do that last week.
Your first coach to be sacked. We'll catch you next Tuesday.
Love you guys. See ya.